Friend.
I did lie to him, but he knows what he did.
Latrine fish.
Ah, this is where I was thinking of.
Oh.
Sorry, Irene. Sorry, Thancred. We can't speak with you. I have explosive fish on my ass, please.
Oh, I missed the spur. Fossils.
No pointing that way.
Oh. Yoinked me right up.
By the gods!
In the days of paradise.
When the Ondo spoke of a city, I did not think they meant an actual city.
Then we are seeing the same view. The remnants in the Ondo settlement were solid, material structures. But these... everything here pulses with ether. 'Tis an enchantment on a monumental scale.
So now's when I confess that I've seen this before.
You have, because it's the magic card, isn't it?
Yeah, it's the magic card.
It's a fucking magic card. I'm so fucking pissed off.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
It's very cool, and you can see much more and see how cool it is.
As soon as I saw
Normally
that
here.
fucking art, I'm like, you son of a bitch. You fucking ruined it.
Yeah.
God damn, what? Let me take you back to 2019. And coming to the end of this and not really knowing what the fuck was going on. And turning that corner and seeing this.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Oh. No use finishing standing here. Gala, Nothota, did you note the style of the architecture? It is the same used for the remnants of the cups and the murals painted towers. Look closely. Emet-Selch has not simply reclaimed these ruins. He has layered the semblance of an entire city upon them. Gods, the magnitude of his artifice is staggering. Though it pains me to admit, we did not fully understand the feats of which an old-world Ascian is capable. You know, it's toward the end when they start giving us materia. It's intimidating, yes, But we have to start somewhere. Why don't we have a closer look at that tower to the southeast? We might be able to reach it from the edge of the trench.
The trench, we're going to the trench. Run into the trench, gonna do the ether current. Welcome. I am Andrew Ryan.
No, hold on. No, you...
No, says the man in Washington. It
No, you
belongs
fucking-
to the government.
You fucking get this now. I gotta find this. Hold on.
No, says the man in Moscow. It belongs to the people.
Where are you?
Emmett Selk is just Andrew Ryan.
No, even better. Damn. This shit looks like downtown Boston.
Oh!
I have said
What?
that out of context.
No, it fucking doesn't!
No, you have to say it with the indignation. It was like, what? No, it fucking doesn't. I've said that without context for a number of years now, because this image is one of my favorites.
Oh god, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Just the really tiny fucked up Vieira being like, damn.
Would you kindly cause the rejoining? It's just all gonna be Bioshock jokes from here on out, I'm sorry.
This
We're even at the lighthouse.
is a big door.
Yes. Pat, 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 pat.
Fucking huge.
Look at the size of those doors. Now I know how pixies must feel.
Gala Galala, another Tuberquid recognized. Welcome to the city of Amarat. Will you be riding the lift? But did the building just welcome you two?
Evidently. Mayhap it is not so passing strange. Did Emmett Selk not invite them to visit his abode? Tis plain my coming was expected.
Really gotta be real with you. It feels so wrong that the canon name for Gala would be just everyone referring to as Galala. No, like, no. No, that's wrong. No.
Oh, because your name is backwards,
Yeah,
technically.
it just feels better. Even though it's... This is a... Okay. Probably legally her name is Galala Gala, but she's like, no, just flip it around, please. And where will this lift be taking us? The lift services every level of Alcora Heights, but is presently configured to convey passengers directly to the ground floor. Well, there you have it. In the absence of some few hundred yards of rope, we have little choice but to accept the offer. With emphasis on the we, I'm not about to let you walk into that place alone. I wish to ride the lift.
Ground floor, now! I wish to reach the ground, now!
As you wish. The lift will arrive shortly.
I'm sorry.
Next stop, ground floor. Facilities include the Bureau of the Administrator, the Bureau of the Architect, and the Capitol.
Spookums.
Welcome to Amarat.
Welcome to Amaro Keep.
Why is everything so fucking big? It's only at this distance that you start to realize just how big the buildings truly are. What did that voice call the city? Amarat? Look! Over there! A person. Is that a person? Ah, no. My mistake. That's a giant. Doesn't seem to have noticed us yet.
Giant or no, residents of this place may have much and more to tell us. I say we make the first move.
Alphino, you can't just... Ugh.
Pray excuse my boldness, but might I ask you a few questions? Okay.
Fun fact,
How-
we're not voicing them. They're already voiced.
How? How odd. That sounded like no language I've ever heard, and yet I understood every word.
Just as he understood us.
And which district is this exactly? Who rules this city?
Yeah, who rules this city?
Yeah, yep, that'll do it.
The Convocation of 14, huh? So, if Emmett Silk isn't the leader here... Okay, I don't think we can do... I don't think we can leave these, like, unvoiced.
Oh.
I thought the noises would be longer.
Where are you? I'm at...
Emmett Selk is a member of the Convocation.
I'm on the one after it.
Okay. Can you take this one, then?
Yep. Hardly surprising, I suppose. The whole world holds its breath as the final days draw near, and our brightest minds race to implement their plans. Thus you must understand that gaining an audience at this time will be next to impossible. You should hurry home now, before your families begin to worry. Do you need me to walk you back? No, thank you. We will be fine. Very well. Take care, little ones.
What was that all about? To my eyes, these people appear as arcane entities. I suspect Emmett Silk wove them from ether, much as he reconstructed the rest of the city.
The final days. Such words well befit the oblivion described but to us by our Asian foe. A catastrophe of unprecedented scale which did set in motion the summoning of Zodiac, and thence Heidelin herself. But what happened that happened centuries and centuries ago, didn't it?
Thank you, Reen.
Oh. That man spoke as if they were rushing to avert a disaster here and now. Unless, to these people, the distant past is the here and now. I believe thou hast the right of it, Master Alphino. This ethereal Amarot and its residents appear to be phantoms of a different age. Emmett Selk hath resurrected a memory, a moment in time from before the star was sundered.
So, we find ourselves in a long-destroyed city inhabited by the long-departed. An unusual situation, to be sure, but at least we're able to parlay with these ancients. In fact, they seem downright eager to chat. I say we use this to our advantage. Split up, strike some conversations, and see if we can't learn the location of our quarry. And while we're at it, it wouldn't hurt to wheedle out a few more details regarding this convocation of 14 and their impending disaster. To mingling then. Let's meet back here when our jaws start aching. Let us get to exploring the city from beyond time. Although it is really funny seeing everyone have to crane their necks up to talk to these guys. Yes, suffer as I have suffered.
Dog.
Excuse me, sir? Ma'am? Good gracious, Giles. Where are your family? You should not be alone at a time like this. Right along now, quickly now. Have you not heard? Though yet confined to the lands across the sea, a terrible phenomenon afflicts our star. They are calling it the final days. It is said it starts suddenly, a cacophonous keening from beneath the earth. The sound distorts all living things within earshot, and wrests from us control of our creation magics. Once that happens, all is lost. Fear, pain, despair. Every dread impulse is siphoned from our minds and given substance. An eternal fall of fiery rain, and a senseless spawning of nightmarish beasts. None can point to the source of the phenomenon. It is as if the star itself has fallen ill, as if a force inimical to life now festers and spreads. It is only a matter of time until Amarot too resounds to that discordant squall. You should stay with your loved ones, child. Stay with them. It's so fucking big. I am like a bug crawling around. Excuse me, sir, ma'am?
An audience with Emmett Selk. I am afraid you have the wrong office, little one. And besides, you'll be far too busy to field the questions of curious children. Surely you have been told of the looming catastrophe. Every resource available to the Convocation must be spent upon ensuring our world survives. They have yet to make an official announcement, but it is said the 14 are moving forward with a plan of scarce credible proportions, one which promises to grant will to the very star itself. They will invoke our mightiest spells of creation to birth an entity of all-encompassing magnificence, and then they will rewrite the laws of existence. 'Tis a huge undertaking, and it must be completed ere the corruption spreads this far. Thus I say to you again, do not hold out hope for an audience. Boop, 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 boop.
Welcome to the Bureau of the Architect, little ones. I should be glad to assist you in locating the concepts you seek after I finished assisting those ahead of you in the queue.
I have a cloud too.
Whoa. Yeah, but can your cloud do this?
No.
Get sneezed at, motherfucker!
It just burns paper cuts.
I think that's allergies.
Allergies make paper cuts burn if it gets on them?
Yeah. Maybe. Sorry, they were speaking something. It is my nature to be nosy.
And yet you have such a small nose.
Yeah. Twould seem the hall is host to most precocious visitors this day. And what, pray tell, shall be the subject of our discussion, young ones? Ah, the Convocation and their handling of the coming peril. It is only natural that you should have questions. Shall we begin with the members themselves? As all know, the 14 are the wisest and most puissant among us. They are the stewards of order, responsible for decisions which keep the star turning season after season. Be it the speaker, La Habrea, or the emissary, Elidibus, each seat is occupied by an elected sage of surpassing intellect. Logrif, Mitron, Ebitselk. Their individual titles have, as a gesture of respect and a matter of tradition, become synonymous with their incumbents. Thus it is with great incredulity that I greet this recent rumor that a seat in the Convocation is soon to be left vacant. If proven true, it would be an unprecedented development and testament to the immense pressure under which our saviors are toiling. In any event, I, for one, am confident that they shall deliver our star unto salvation. Sure, the gears
It's
are
very interesting having, it's not a new revelation, to right now, but, this expansion, the whole, they're not names, they're titles.
Yeah.
Ah yes, I am the Igiyorm of Amarat.
No, it is in fact, I am the current seat holder of Igayon of the Convocation of 14. What can I help you with this day?
Gross.
If you want, I can check one of my encyclopedias and tell you what roles they are.
I do unfortunately know which seat is MXLX as well.
Yeah, I think they said it's... Yeah, no, because that's on the card.
They haven't said it in game, it's on the fucking card.
It is on the card. It's a stupid fucking card.
Yeah.
How dare you have interests outside the video game?
I know! I didn't even... I was so good! I hadn't seen any spoilers, and then I was building a black-blue deck, and I didn't filter it properly, and he showed up, and I went, fuck!
Oh, well. It can't be helped.
Gala, Nothoda. I was not certain before than I am now. The people of this city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emmett Selk to recreate this ancient Amarot. And yet, I fancy I hear his words to us echoing throughout this ocean trench. He would have his story known.
Alright. Let us continue.
No good. The Ether Current quest.
Yeah.
We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully then our next move will become clear.
It would seem our conversations were much alike. A looming disaster, creation magics running rampant, and its convocation's efforts to bring salvation out of chaos.
I suppose there was talk of little else in the time when these events came to pass.
Ariange, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancients' arts of creation?
A fascinating discipline indeed. Aught the mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All that is required is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. 'Tis not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Asians, wherein ritual ceremony breatheth life into figments of myth and legend. Yeah, that tracks.
I see we have arrived at the same conclusion. The people who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining these creation magics must be, it seems they paid the cost with not more than a fraction of the ether which coursed through their own bodies. If we were to attempt the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies, and then seek to draw the balance from elsewhere, from a cord of crystals mayhap, or from the very land itself. Thus, when this art of creation was placed into our hands, it became, in effect, a means for destruction. An interesting matter which no doubt bears further study, but despite all these revelations, I worry we are no closer to finding Emmett Selk. Has anyone learned aught which might lead us to his location? Directly, mayhap. But from what we've heard, it seems the Convocation of 14 is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building.
When we went to see for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without a writ of permission. So we tried our luck at the Bureau of the Administrator, where we thought these permissions might be issued. But the clerk there said he couldn't help us since our names didn't appear in the registry.
And that was where we gave up. I wonder, though, you two, could you be eligible for one of these writs? The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were. It might be that your names are registered at the bureaus as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the capital and search for a less official point of entry, just in case.
Pray allow me to accompany thee on thy reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Gala or Nothoda's condition. Would you mind coming with me?
Of course I don't mind. Just lead the way.
Then Ishtar and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so we part ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in front of the capital.
Oh boy, are you ready? Jesus Christ.
I am ready, but give me 2 seconds to run to the bathroom.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
Hey, look, more blue quests.
Get myself... Yeah, I'm gonna get myself all squared away here. I think I have eaten the Rice Krispie treat. It's time to do the fucking thing.
Yes, it is. Okay. This I will take.
Whoa, an Etheriot.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me, it's rude to write a mount indoors.
Mm-hmm. Yes, hello.
Visitor's writ. Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Galagalala, Northota Birkweb. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details.
Bureaucracy.
Yep. That's how you know it was a utopia. Galagalala, Northota Birkweb. Your application is ready for collection. Oh my goodness.
My apologies.
The seafloor is not kind to you.
No, I'm allergic to slug.
As your residency was approved by Emmett Silk himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them at the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you the visitor's writ for the capital. Nope, you're just a knowledge NPC. Hey, finally!
Ah,
The Cubis. This feels so fucking big. I'm already small enough. Oh, fuck. There's already a lot of people waiting here.
It's like that one broke trader quest.
It's just the DMV.
Next, please.
One application.
Oh, sorry. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called once your application has been processed. All right.
One of us is gonna have to move over. Uh-oh, not here. May I? You, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emmett Silk? Nay, there is no cause for an alarm. I am simply a shade, here and not here. I know only that my name is Hythlodaeus, and that the city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. Hythlodaeus, whichever. These others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emmett Silk's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstruction. A stray thought would have been enough. Hythlodaeus will realize the truth. For example, we were close friends once, you see. Yet in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part meant to bring colour and noise to this well-crafted stage. Too much scrutiny and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Thus I tell you again, my presence is not to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe that awaits us on our morrow. Okay. Wording of that hits me just as much. The final days. What began as isolated incidents soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The Convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavored to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Can't give him the voice I want to give him. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. But from their sacrifice, Zodiac was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet oh, how the star had suffered. So many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned. Even the wind had ceased to flow. Once more did our people give themselves to Zodiac. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that the cycle of life had begun anew, and we reconsidered the means by which we might protect it. The conversation decided thus. We would nurture our world until it was bursting with vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiac. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our roles as stewards. There were, however, those who disagreed with this plan. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiac, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Hydaelyn, an incarnation of their opposing belief. And for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you then how this conflict ended? I thought you might. Silk has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiac. The original plan may have been set back by the Millennium, but he will not abandon his course. He'll pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Silk is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with each passing century. It is truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. It seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. Ah, there was one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? I see no definite form, just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The color of your souls tells the tale. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. This is just the kind of fate I might expect for one such as she. Surely Emetzelk has recognized the hint of her in you. you well, my new old friends. May you find what it is you seek. Hey, would you look at that? You had our Warrior of Light's name in a voiced cutscene.
Wild.
Wild. Also, incredibly wild how that one is considered a voiced cutscene. So it had the auto advance.
The auto advance, yeah.
Jesus Christ! I thought about stopping it, but like, no, let's see how far we can take it. I think I did pretty good, all things considered.
I agree. Your visit is as requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within.
Yeah, reminds me of when I had jury duty.
I've never had jury duty yet, and I hope I never have to. The secret trick is just tell them you believe in jury annulment and you'll get kicked out.
I mean, yeah.
The trick about jury annulment is you can't talk about jury annulment.
Yes. It's like Fight Club. I can't deserve that.
Cubus.
Back in the days of paradise, everyone loved being attacked by the cubuses. It was a valued part of everyone's daily lives.
It's like swooping season in Australia with the magpies.
Yeah.
Hydras, whatever it's season.
But that is actually the fucking originator of the back in the days of paradise meme. Someone
wait, really?
Yeah, someone joking with it about the cubus.
Huh. Is it an actual line?
No. I think it was like a Twitter post.
Interesting. I've been waiting for him to drop back in the days of paradise since he started interacting with us.
No.
Wild.
It's just a meme that encapsulates
the community just
so
be
fucking
inventing. Well. The community just be inventing things for characters to say, huh?
Yep. It's like when
Yes,
Ariane Chase said,
congratulations, Sam. Congratulations, Sam. You've found the essence of fandom.
Yes. Finally! You were gone so long I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. How fared you in your bureaucratic ventures?
Bureaucratic.
We have visitor passes. I see my instincts were correct. And a good thing, too. Oyange and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital, and an official entrance is by far the most attractive option.
The capital boasteth not a single armed sentry. 'Twould seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded. Though mightily did we strive, with strength mundane and magical, we failed to budge them even a fraction of one ilm. Mayhaps 'twas simply the case that Emexelk's recreation did not extend to their useful function. Ah yes, we didn't do the back of the buildings and data down.
Yeah. We didn't try everything, of course, but we thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters.
Wise. Wisdom.
Speaking of which, Reen and I tried asking about a cure for you. The problem is, these ancients didn't exist beyond emeralds today. They will happily tell their own tales, but whenever we attempted to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. What of you two? Was aught worthy of interest said during your efforts to obtain a writ?
Hold on to your butts.
Well, we did talk with one that seemed a bit more coherent.
A great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. And you say all the Ascian scheming has been leading to this? All this time. But if they still mean to enact this plan, then things won't end with the rejoining.
I thought we knew their intentions in full. Restore the world to its former glory, and in turn empower Zodiac to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. Yet that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put it into words, but we have to assume that following the final rejoining, the Asians mean to draw on the lives of the Source to make their sacrifice to Zodiac.
That does seem the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Asians will be spared that fate. But what value is there in surviving when all our history, all our struggles will be erased? I cannot conscience such an act.
Of course not. And that's to say naught of what Emmett Silk plans for the Exarch's power. Do we stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past? We need to find him. And when we do, make your mark. Change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before and those who come after, by everyone you've ever met.
Alright.
Change things so that even my other self, dying somewhere in that future calamity, will smile and say, I knew you would win.
Is fighting Emmett Silk the only way?
I think we've exhausted our options here, girl.
He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him, if we even can. And if you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free.
The decision to press on lies with you, just as it lies with each and every one of us. We've come this far. Join us next time as we finish Shadowbringers.